Alright, we're going to attempt activity 5-2, configuring a VPN. Alright, so we're going to go over to Tools. Step 1 would have been logging in, but we already did that. Alright, and then we are going to go down to Routing and Remote Access. There we go. And then we're going to right-click on our server, and we're going to configure and enable. Click Next on the starting wizard. I'm going to go with Remote Access, VPN Dial-Up. Select VPN. I'm going to select our network, which actually I need to configure that before we continue, so go ahead and put that on the taskbar for a moment and go over and assign my connection and IP address. Really quick here. 203.0.113. And the default subnet mask, and use the leave the rest blank. There we go. Get back to that. Yeah, there we go. And now we can see our IP addresses there. And we're going to leave the checkbox for the security enabled. And then we're going to go from a selected range. And we're going to select new. And we're going to put in our IP address. And then we're going to go down and say, give me 10 units. And then OK. And then next. And we're going to use the no, use remote access to authenticate. And then next. And then click finish. Alright. And we have the warning of Windows is unable to add this computer to a list of valid remote servers. And then the DHCP message. Alright, and we have our green up arrow. And everything is should be good to go on that. Let me check to see what other steps this book had for this activity. Oh, that was it for this activity. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and then come back and do 5.3 in just a second.